All right, guys, how's it going? Now, in this video, I want to make it clear that the things I'm sharing with you are not opinion. They're not from reports. They're not from internet rumors, internet whispers, and so on. The contents of this video are coming from people within Liverpool Football Club, within the organisation, that are known to us. I say us, as in plural, not just known to me. And regular, long running participants of the VIP members website as well. So you always make your own decisions about everything, but what I'm about to tell you, I believe 1,000,000%. So recently there were suggestions. You might have seen this on social media. I think I did make I'm sure I made a video on here. I know it's on the members website, but I'm sure I made a video on here, not my memories, like, to do with the Gestifute'S agency having a sit down with Liverpool Football Club. Now, I think that there was information posted on the members website about Gestifute'S being on site. Now, on site isn't a specific location, is it? You know, on site, if you work in an office block, and your boss says, yeah, they'll be on site at 3 o'clock this afternoon, that means they'll be in that building, right? But as you know, Liverpool have multiple buildings and also in different locations, different cities. However, the person that said on site, I know where they work, where they're based, right? So on site, we're gonna narrow it down to the city of Liverpool, right? To do with Liverpool Football Club. And Gestifute'S did attend a meeting with the suits, and Gestifute'S, as you know, represent a number of clients, Liverpool players, former players, current players, etc. And a number of their players have been linked with us this summer, including Yoro, Ugarte, and Ait-Nouri. I always forget how to pronounce his name. I don't know why I forget that one. Ait-Nouri. You know what I'm like with names. It's not John Smiths or Jack Daniels. I ain't got a fucking clue. And those 3 players have all been linked with Liverpool. Now, let me hold that back. Let me rephrase, let me retract that. So, Gestifute'S did attend Liverpool, did visit Liverpool, did sit down with the big cheese at Liverpool to discuss potential incomings. It wasn't to do with existing player contracts or potential departures. It was absolutely to do with potential incomings. Now, the specifics of that are not known, but I don't think, you need a degree to work out that it's not to do with Yoro. Ugarte chatter had been increasing for several weeks in the run-up to that meeting, and there'd also been claims of a bit of, let's call it a misunderstanding between the agency and Liverpool, because Manchester United trying to steal, push ahead, should I say, on a Ugarte deal. Now, I do not know if Ugarte was discussed within that particular meeting, which you don't mind memories, like, I think that meeting took place the day prior to Arne Slot's unveiling as the new Liverpool head coach, which I believe was the Friday, so the Gestifute'S stuff was the Thursday. Originally, they'd planned to do it on the Friday, but had to bring it forward 24 hours so that they were not anywhere near the place when the journos were there. Now, I don't know if Ugarte was right. Let me just start again. No one mentioned Yoro to me, and I just think that common sense suggests that that wasn't up for discussion. I don't know if they'd discussed Ugarte, but I really suspect that they will have done, but I can't tell you for a fact whether they did or not. Rayan Ait-Nouri, and I'm just looking at an email here I have here, was discussed at that little get-together, if you like. And from what I'm led to believe, Liverpool are interested in this player, but are not keen on the digits involved, the numbers involved in making that happen. And I think that's what was discovered at that sit-down. Now, you don't need to have a sit-down to talk about signing, a player or whatever, right? All that could be done on a phone, right? What's gone on there. But I'm told that they also used that meeting as an opportunity to be introduced to Arne Slot, right? So key figures. I think there was 2 people from Gestifute were introduced to Arne Slot, because surely that's where it had to be. I don't know that that's where it is. No one said they were introduced, or he was or she was introduced to Arne Slot. What I've been told is that there was a double purpose for the meeting, and that it was also to do with an introductory. So who were the Gestifute have worked with Liverpool Football Club for years, so they're not being introduced to the gate man, are they? Do you know what I mean? Or security, or the canteen ladies, you know what I mean? Or canteen fellas. Think about it. New people at the club: Richard Hughes, Arne Slot. Yeah. So, because the likes of Ward and Edwards, even if they were there or whatever, obviously they've dealt with Gestifute before. So, just if I've not made myself very clear about this, I think I've tried to. Those 3 players are the 3 players that you would think, I wonder if they're discussing it. But there are other players. There are other players. There are other players that they represent that have been linked with us. But I've never heard their names mentioned. Credibly being the key word there. I'm talking about things that we know about. And then Yoro, his name wasn't mentioned. There was no mention of whether they discussed Ugarte, but there was mention of the Wolves defender. So just from common sense and elimination, whatever you want to do with it, you chew this over in your head, right? Then Yoro, what's the point of talking about him? I mean, I'm sure they said, how's things going? Is he off? You know what I mean? Ugarte, come on, of course that's going to be up on discussion. Yoro not. But I was specifically told that they did discuss the numbers involved in the Wolves defender, Ait-Nouri or whatever he's called. All right? And the introductory thing, which I'm led to believe. I know a little bit more about that, but I don't know about attendees and things, but I do know like where they went and stuff like that, because we're pretty good with the logistics and things to do with Liverpool Football Club most of the time. All right? So I hope that gives you a little bit to chew over. Maybe it's not exciting, but what you have to understand is that this is reality. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is reality. Like, if you want to go and be entertained, then go on X and follow an ITK, or, follow someone that's going to, make big, bold transfer claims every day of the week. I'm not here to excite you. I'm here to tell you what I believe to be the truth. Now, where this has come from, me personally, I have no doubt whatsoever that meeting took place, that Wolves defender was discussed, that there was an introduction of some kind. Absolutely, 1 billion%, I believe it, because I know where it's come from. You, on the other hand, you form your own opinions. Do you know what I mean? Like, because sometimes you get comments from the casual viewers go, oh yeah, so yeah mate, yeah, just believe, no, I don't give a fuck whether you believe me or not. I'm telling the people that follow my work, and I've done for decades, and that trust me, so that's all I've got. I don't know if it's exciting. Me personally, I would continue to watch Ugarte. The Wolves defender, Ait-Nouri, he sounds like it could be too expensive, but I think there's a release clause in there, which I think is just short of 40 million. But I also think that deal could be subject to, potential outgoings. It might not, it looks like Liverpool are just covering bases. If this player leaves in that position, then we've got backup there. But I'm not sure that Liverpool want to prioritise that position on a backup player for that kind of money when there's probably other things that they would be focusing on. And what I've been told for the last few weeks is that Liverpool are focusing on the defensive midfield position, despite the lack of updates, despite the lack of enthusiasm shown by Richard Hughes. So this video really, guys, is as fucking, I don't know, as straight as it can be, if you know what I mean. Like, there's no excitement. All right, guys, you're not going to believe this. You know, in the headline, you'll never believe this. Oh, my God. Liverpool have talks. You know, just fucking telling you what's being said, all right? So that's that. If you appreciate this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, hit the super thanks button. And I'll give you a shout in tomorrow morning's briefing. But more importantly, I would like your opinions on this. Does it sound believable to you? Now, if it doesn't sound believable to you, don't think you're going to upset me. You know, we're a community here. You know, I love it when people go, Dunk, I'm not quite sure I believe that, mate. Because I like you to put me straight as well. Because you might say something to me and I'll go, oh, I never thought of that. Do you know what I mean? And it's not because people are misleading me intentionally. But don't think you have to come around here and agree with me, because I'm not like that. But, you know, if you're a newcomer to the channel, you know, if you're just browsing by, show a bit of respect to your fellow subscribers if you see them in the comments and that. Do you know what I mean? Because we don't take any prisoners around here, we just get fucking rid of you. You see, Manchester United obviously are going for this Ugarte, but they're doing a lot of things at the moment, and they're letting everyone know about it, if you know what I mean. Yoro, that bid, Ugarte, they're providing running commentary, and they're creating buzz and hype. So the fans are like, oh, God, we're trying to sign Ugarte, we're trying to sign Yoro. Do you know what I mean? And we've had that, haven't we, with FSG before, where we're like, are we really trying to do it? Casedo, you know, stuff like that. So I wouldn't be too concerned with what you're reading about what Manchester United are doing. Anyway, just looking at the Ugarte stuff, so there's a number of clubs showing a concrete interest in Ugarte. If you were to ask me my personal opinion right now, based on those three players, there are other players that have been linked with us. Let me just find something. There are other players at that agency that have been linked with us, but we're going to focus on those three. One moment, please. I would say as follow. Yoro, does he sign for Liverpool? No. Manuel Ugarte, does he sign for Liverpool? I don't think so. But that's a hunch. That's a hunch. And maybe I shouldn't have said that, because I might be wrong. But I just get the feeling that I get the feeling he's maybe got his eye on Old Trafford. And that's a hunch, guys. I could be completely wrong. And as for Ait-Nouri, is he called? I have a feeling, as things are now, no. Because I think that's subject to outgoings, and the vibe from that get-together was that he was going to cost too much money. Just bear with me, please. I think we're sniffing around Ugarte, right? That we're clear. But the fact that Gestifute'S enabled that sit down with Manchester United to do with Ugarte even though they promised Liverpool they'd be at the front and it didn't happen. I get the feeling that maybe Manchester United did, maybe Gestifute did that because another player wants to go there. Hunch, right? Please, it's separate from what have been said in the previous parts of the video. What I would be doing, as much as I would keep an eye on Ugarte, I would be watching Ederson at Atalanta. That's what I'd be doing. And that's hunch and intel. But we haven't heard anything regarding him for a while. So I've probably complicated the video, putting my own opinions in there at the end of it. I hope not. Did you understand it? Did I do all right? Because sometimes I do a video like this, 16 minutes long, and I'll go, I'm not uploading it, it didn't make sense. But I think I've made it clear what's happened. And I think I've separated opinion from, what someone else is claiming. But we will see. Anything can change, guys, Anything can change. It's football, it's business. Money talks. Opportunities present themselves. And opportunities can also fail. You've got to think about Nabil Fekir, that Fekir. Who would have thought that would have ever fallen through? So I think I've given I think it's a good video. Let me know. Did you understand it? Yeah. Videos like this, to be honest with you, I should probably keep for channel members, but I don't think I'm giving anything sensitive away here. So I think we're okay. If you appreciate the video, please thumbs up. Please drop me a comment regarding anything in this video. And if you want to get me a beer or a coffee, hit that super thanks button to show the appreciation and love. All right, guys, I'll be live on here today at 2 o'clock. And also this evening, but a little bit early because of the England game, so maybe 6:30. All right, man, I appreciate you watching.